Yeah. Okay.
You can record it. Very important.
All right. Okay. So, welcome everyone. I'm here to share why youth mindset health is a game changer and the power of youth mindset health. I'm Carol Witt, and I'm the founder and the director of YEA Global and the Youth Empowerment Program. And at YEA, guys, we believe that every young person has the power to shape their future, break through limitations, and achieve extraordinary results. Our mission is to equip youth with the mindset, the tools, and community support needed to take action and create real results in their lives. So, the foundation of our program is built on 7 pillars of a thriving mindset, which serve as the guiding principles for personal and professional growth. So, pillar number 1, guys, mindset. It's the biggest deal, especially with youth. Your mindset shapes your reality. We teach youth to shift from a limited mindset to one of endless possibilities. Pillar number 2, focus. What you focus on is what you get. Success doesn't happen, guys, by accident. We help students focus on micro-step actions that lead to achieving their goals. Pillar number 3, declaration. Speak it and make it happen. Words have power. We encourage youth to boldly declare their dreams and take the necessary steps to bring them into life. Okay. And then pillar number 4, guys, is visualization, your roadmap to your future. If you can't see it, how can you achieve it? We teach the importance of visualizing success and mapping out a clear plan to get there. Pillar number 5, accountability / imperfect action. They're the dynamic duo. We bring your word and taking action, even when it's not perfect. Guys, true growth happens when you hold yourself accountable and you take action, even when it's not perfect. We teach that waiting for the perfect moment often leads to inaction. Success comes from learning, adjusting, and improving along the way. Pillar number 6, creativity. And this was one that almost didn't get in there. I had a student say, Carol, where is creativity? And I said, it's a missing. So I added it. So creativity, where you experience your greatness, guys. Every breakthrough starts with an idea. We empower youth to think outside the box, embrace innovation, and turn their dreams into reality. Oof, it's a powerful. And then pillar number 7, guys, it's the glue that holds all these pillars together, and it's called community and leadership. Empower your community through your leadership. And guys, success isn't a solo journey. We foster a supportive environment where students learn the power of collaboration, leadership, and lifting others as they rise. So, guys, through our 10-week program, you take on real projects, develop action plans, and step into their greatness. They leave not just with dreams, but with a mindset and strategy to make them happen. At YEA, guys, we don't just talk about success, we create action takers and change makers. Oof, so powerful. And boy, do I have some stories to share with you. Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Okay, so guys, I want to share a story with you. The key to thriving, not just surviving, So one of my students, she's a 12-year-old girl. She came to me with a dream of becoming a writer, but she was trapped in a mindset filled with self-doubt and hesitation. She believed that writers were adults with years of experience, not kids like her. Every time she thought about starting, a voice in her head would whisper, "You're too young. Who would take you seriously?" She hesitated to put her ideas on paper, fearing they weren't good enough. She watched others chase their dreams, but convinced herself that hers was not within reach. Then she joined YEA, Youth Empowerment Program, and everything changed, guys. Everything changed for her. When we introduced pillar number 3, declaration, she saw the power of speaking her desires into existence. She realized that if she kept telling herself she was too young, she'd never start. With each declaration, guys, her belief grew stronger, and for the first time, she took real action. So, guys, today, fast forward. Now she's not just a writer. She's a co-author in my second book, YEA Journey to Love, Chapter 5, Through the Eyes of a Youth. You've got to read it. It's brilliant. And guys, she's on her way to publishing her first book, and it's titled Mindset, 2 Ways of Life You Choose. Whoa, 12. What once felt impossible is now a reality for her, all because she chose to shift her mindset and take that first step. So guys, here's a question for you. What if the biggest factor in a young person's success isn't their environment, their education, or their resources? What if it's their mindset? So guys, a young person's beliefs and thoughts determine their actions and their outcomes. When youth believe they can improve through effort, they are more resilient and willing to take on challenges. So I have another story to share with you. I'm a storyteller, guys. I have another story to share with you. And this is about a student who overcame obstacles by shifting their mindset. And here's another story. So before joining the Youth Empowerment Program, he struggled with constant distractions, feeling torn between fitting in with his friends and excelling academically. Every day in class, guys, he would find himself drifting into side conversations, laughter, and whispers, and it was pulling him away from his lessons. Deep down, he wanted to do well, but part of him believed that, staying focused was kind of out of his control, out of his reach, that being surrounded by distractions was just something he had to accept. He often felt frustrated when his grades didn't reflect his true potential, but he convinced himself that it wasn't a big deal. "I'll try harder next time," he would tell himself. And guys, that cycle continued. The idea of stepping up and making a change seemed intimidating to him. What if his friends thought he was abandoning them? What if his teacher didn't take him seriously? But guys, after he learned about pillar number 2, focus, something shifted. He realized that focus wasn't about working hard. It was about making intentional choices that aligned with his goals. With newfound confidence, he approached his teacher and he asked to switch seats, guys. Break free from the pattern that had been holding him back. This simple decision was a turning point for him. He took control of his learning environment. He got to set himself up for success and reinforced the belief that he had the power to shape his own future. And I'm happy to say he is on the honor roll. So guys, we encourage youth to reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. No longer challenges, but opportunities for growth. And they take them on. So a healthy mindset builds confidence and emotional strength, guys. Limited mindset, self-talk, self-belief, and resilience will impact emotional well-being. Mental health and mindset are deeply connected. A positive mindset reduces anxiety and increases motivation. I want to share one more story with you. Before joining the Youth Empowerment Program, she was a young songwriter in her own mind. And she was filled with melodies and lyrics, but immobilized by her self-doubt, guys. Immobilized by her self-doubt. Okay. And every time she put pen to paper, a voice in her head whispered, "Is this even good enough? Who would listen to my music?" She kept her songs hidden in notebooks, afraid to share them and afraid of rejection. She compared herself to establishing artists, convinced herself that success was out of her reach. Whenever someone asked her about her passion for music, she would shrug it off and say, it's just a hobby. Have you said those things to yourself? Yeah, it's just a hobby. Even though deep down she dreamed of hearing her music, her songs worldwide. The fear of failure kept her stuck in a cycle of hesitation. Writing, but never sharing. Dreaming, never acting. Then, through pillar number 1, mindset, in the YEA Youth Empowerment Program, changed everything for her. She realized that success wasn't about waiting for perfection, guys. It was about taking action. She learned to shift her mindset from fear to possibility, from doubt to determination. With this mindset shift, she started sharing her music. Beautiful music. She recorded her first song. She put her work out into the world and connected with mentors and fellow artists. Step by step, she built the confidence to own her talent, leading her toward publishing her music on global platforms. You can now hear her music, guys. Her journey became one of self-discovery and empowerment, no longer paralyzed by doubt. She embraced challenges, refined her craft, and transformed her passion into a path toward limitless opportunities in music. Now she stands as proof that when you believe in yourself and take bold action, dreams don't stay dreams. They become reality. We teach youth, guys, daily affirmations and gratitude practices to build confidence. Mindset determines future success and leadership. A strong, thriving mindset creates future leaders, innovators, and change makers. Youth who develop self-discipline, vision, and positive outlook are more likely to take action on their dreams. So I want to share one more story and then we're going to end. This story is really powerful and I couldn't not share it. So this story is about a young leader who made a difference by shifting his mindset. Before joining the Youth Empowerment Program, he was a young leader in a title as a leader, but not in his mindset. He did not think he was a leader. At 22, he had a passion for the arts and had gathered a group of young people, young creatives. Yet deep inside, he questioned his ability to lead them. Who am I to guide others? What if I fail them? These doubts played on repeat in his mind, guys. And he called me up and said, "Carol, what do I do?" Making him second guess every decision. He saw leadership as something reserved for people with more experience, more knowledge. He was just 22. more than what he believed he had to offer. Every time his team looked at him for direction, he hesitated, afraid of making the wrong move. Instead of leading with confidence, he often stayed in the background, unsure how to step up as a leader. And they needed a leader. Then came pillar number 7, community/leadership. Through the YEA Youth Empowerment Program, guys, he was challenged to redefine leadership for himself, not as something you're born into, but as something you grow into. He realized that his role wasn't about having all the answers. It was about guiding and empowering and believing in people around him. As his mindset shifted, so did his actions. He took imperfect action, started making bold moves. He connected his team to resources, encouraged them to really and truly turn their creativity into profitable ventures, and he took ownership of his position as a leader. And I am happy today. He is an amazing leader. I call him my mini-me. Now, that same young man who once doubted himself has built an organization, guys, that launches hundreds of new businesses every year. He transformed, not only changing his life, but creating a ripple effect for so many more and empowering countless young people to turn their passions into thriving enterprises. I really want you to get what the difference is in the mindset of youth. What changed? Guys, his mindset. When he stepped into his power as a leader, he unlocked a future where those around him could thrive, and he thrived. So we encourage you, our youth, to set big goals, and break them down into small, actionable steps. We call them micro step actions, guys. We say mindset, it's the biggest deal. It is. Mindset is the most powerful tool youth can have. So, guys, I want you to think about something. Your mind is your greatest asset. Train it, believe in it, and use it to create the future you deserve. We encourage parents, educators, and leaders to prioritize mindset education for the next generation. And here's what I'm going to put out to everyone, guys. Imagine a world where every young person believes they are capable, worthy, and powerful. That's the future we are building. Let's make it happen together. Thank you, guys. Anybody have any questions?
So much, Carol, for sharing. That was just so amazing. Thank you so much. Please, if you guys have questions, we'll be having this session every third Thursday of the month. So please, you're welcome to join us at the same time. If you have any questions, please, you can ask your questions. This is a youth forum.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm here to answer any questions that anybody might have. Does anybody have any questions around what I shared? Anything? No? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, Rays of Hope has a question. Okay, Ronald, what question do you have?
It's not just a question, but a supplement. Mindset towards the younger generation, it can change everything. Very many people have positive, they have negative attitude, but if you talk about mindset, if you work upon the mindset of the people, you are changing very many people's lives and their attitudes and the ways of doing their work. But if someone is having a negative mindset, that person can do things which are negative, can lose their hope, can be biased, can as if it's in another environment. But if you work upon the mindset, however much someone is very poor, is in a critical condition, but if he's having a positive mindset, life can change, can have hope, can have prosperity. So mindset is a big deal. Carol, you have done a lot in me. I had a negative mindset, but as I talk right now, I'm full of positive mindset in everything I do. So thank you, Carol, so much.
So great, Ronald. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much. Anita, you have your hand up. Go ahead.
Okay, let me first of all thank you, Carol and Jackie, who having this program on Zoom. Really building many brains was asleep, let me say that, because we are waking up. And you are supporting us to do our business, a better plan. So keep it up.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Anita. Thank you so much. Wow. Anybody else have Richard. Hi, Coach Richard. Come join. You have a question. Go ahead.
Wow, thank you, thank you. This is Coach Richard from Uganda, Ginger, and I would like actually to thank Carol. If not YEA, I wouldn't have been here today.
Mm.
And I joined the YEA, I think, 3 years back. And Carol was my mentor. And here we have Christy was my coach. And Lakisha also helped me. It was a very good panel beating because I was different. I was someone who had have no future. And I was someone who didn't know what would be next tomorrow. Only most of we people, human beings might think only money can change someone's mindset or make someone prosper. But no, only words. Most especially the words, the pillars you taught us: action, mindset, accountability. Those are the pillars that helped me to come up with ideas.
Yes.
And right now here in Uganda, it is the night. It is actually the 10:30, but it is dark. I would have shown you my project. But
It's okay. It's okay. No problem.
Oh.
I know it's late there. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Richard, for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Guys, thank you for your support. I invited you all to be able to have you support me.
Oh.
Thank you so much for that. Yes.
Wow. And we would like you to live longer so that we bring more.
I plan to, Coach Richard, I plan to be on this planet for a lot longer. Okay, no worries.
When I tell someone that I was not like what you're seeing me today, there is someone who is from US who told me to do this and this, just from the action and being positive mindset. They cannot believe. But when I tell someone and he tries to argue, I just tell him to join YEA to find you.
Thank you, Coach Richard. Thank you so much. All right. Wow. So Jackie, you have your hand up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question, Carol. In so many cultures, there is a negative mindset because of either tradition or belief or the acceptance of the belief in that culture of the negative inferiority of people. We know that mindset changes that. However, how does YEA flip that mindset?
Ooh, beautiful question. Okay, so how YEA works inside of that, because they all come to me with that culture of I must survive life. I'm going to struggle. And I will tell you now, we have a way to work with their mindset to where they can actually see the possibility of something else. Because you actually have to see the possibility of something else to actually have something be possible. So we help them to see the possibility of something else way bigger than that cultural passed down thing that they've been living inside of for so long. And we unleash their minds to be able to start dreaming again, start believing again in something more than struggle and survive life.
Yeah, and me, I'm a living example because I was, as Anita, I ever been starting and living it while it was my dream. But when I started learning about mindset, I waked up and I knew that this is my dream and no one else has it. But I can make other people to follow me and to make it stand very well.
Yeah.
What we are doing now. Jackie, we registered the last year, 2024. Not that we are not there since the beginning. Not that we didn't have that brain. I started in 2016. It was December, I remember. 2018, we started getting trainings from different partners. Even we have award we got in 2019. But still, we needed a mindset. We needed that knowledge, someone to tell us that you don't die with your dream. Don't die with what you are having. Cemetery is rich. And while the people need that brain.
Yeah.
So for now, I have a huge heart. I have a big brain because of the mindset of YEA.
Mm.
And even if I remain around, I will never stop anymore. And I can't make that happen. I can't make that happen that I remain around because I learned to keep it up, to make it remain, make it stand, however much, however possible is.
Wow.
It will, a Japanese bridge have to remain. And I really appreciate, if not YEA.
Thank you.
I don't know where I was supposed to be by now.
Thank you, Anita. Thank you so much. Thank you. And but I really want you to get, Jackie, I'm going to say one more thing to you, and that is this. Once they have the possibility of dreaming again, then oh my gosh, they run to take on the homework and expand themselves and grow. And they're like sponges that want to absorb it all. And so they do a lot of work. It's not like we just hand these 7 pillars to them and say, oh, go for it. They take on a lot of work themselves. They're willing to do it because they now see that with their minds being unleashed, what can be possible for themselves. They believe again. And that's what we do. We instill belief in them again. And then our community believes in them. And you don't know how far that goes, having a lot of people cheering you on and believing in what you're up to and taking on in your life. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for asking that question, Jackie. Yes, Megan, you have your hand up. Go ahead.
Thank you, Carol. That was a really good presentation. Enjoyed that very much. And I'm glad I popped in after Jackie because I also think from my perspective, I wanted to put this out there. I think some of the key areas in the YEA youth space that really works, and part of the reasons that I've stuck around and gotten involved is, firstly, I believe in making our youth feel seen and heard. Yeah. We need to make sure that they've got their own little space where they feel they actually belong and deserve to be seen and heard. And that is what happens in the YEA space. Yeah. I love the acknowledgement aspect of the program because so they are seen as valuable, not only in other people's eyes, but they become used to being acknowledged and being seen as a valuable part of the workings of the space and the community. And then lastly, just being able to show someone, help someone see their value, their potential, and the possibility of what they can bring to this global space we have. those are the reasons, part of the reasons I've stuck around in this space, because I think those are really key areas to getting people and our youth especially grounded within themselves. And once you've got that and they've got that intrinsic value that we see in them and they believe, that's when the magic starts to happen. So thank you.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you. Thank you for being the future of YEA Youth Empowerment Program. Thank you.
Looking forward.
Absolutely. All right, Bello, you have your hand up. Go ahead. Are you there, Bello? There you go. I'll give you a prompt to unmute.
All right.
Hi.
Thank you very much. I'm Bello once again from Nigeria, but I agree, Lagos State. I really appreciate the founder of this particular platform, because this platform has really opened many eyes. Even though some people would love to kill themselves out of a kind of problem they find themselves, they couldn't think out of the box, thinking that that problem is the last stage of their life. But when they see a kind of person that will talk to them, it will change their initiative and then break them through from the blockage that is taking them to the end of their life, and put a light or throw a light into the tunnel for them so they can be able to break through. And that is what we talk about mindset. Mindset is a spirit. It's bigger than the body. Very, very bigger than the body. So the mindset is like a light that shines onto your mind and put every blockage away from your route. So if your mindset is positive, you are rich. If your mindset is poor, you are poor. And that is something about mindset. And then YEA as an institution, as an organization, it's helping people out of the poor mind that has been instilled into them, and therefore break them free from the bondage of negativity. So I see this as an opportunity, though I haven't been the what's it called? I haven't been a beneficiary of YEA, but I love the idea of what.
Wow. We lost him.
YEA mission. And at the same time, I work together with YEA to make sure the world is in a better position. So we do this together to make sure people are being breakthrough their living. So we bring them out of negativity, the positivity and the light into their life.
Beautiful, Bill.
Like this, and our is true. So let us give kudos and accolades to those people who have organized this particular really feeling what human beings are feeling. That is what I hear. So as I would say, I really give thanks to Carol. You've done a good job, and the rest of the team, everybody on this platform. I really give kudos to you all, and I wish that one day the world will be in a better place when we have good mindset, and every of other goals we have already planned together will work perfectly when our mindset is so positive together.
Thank you, Bello. Thank you so much. And I'm so looking forward to you being in the May program. I'm so looking forward to working with you. Cannot wait. All right. Abbas, come join us. You have your hand up. Hello, hello.
Yeah, Carol. Hello, how are you?
Good, good. Did you have a question?
I have no question, but I just want to throw another brief idea on the 3 of the pillars out of the 7 pillars that you mentioned. I just want to throw only 3 of them, because taking a look at YEA, what YEA has impacted to everybody, especially the African, and taking a look at what we call a focus, the mindset, and creativity. I think you and your team, you are really trying. You are really trying to empower. Your motive is for you to empower and trying to build up the skills of leaders.
Mm-hmm.
As we are all knowing that everybody is a leader. It doesn't mean wherever you are. It doesn't mean what are you doing. It doesn't mean who you are. Everybody is a leader. And your leadership skills, your own leadership skills and your team, really, you are really telling us that you are trying to develop a creativity and also trying to focus on what we are needing with the African. Really, I was so excited when I joined the YEA because I have seen so many improvements and I'm doing a better thing for me to develop and empower the younger ones that are coming behind, the younger generation.
Woo.
Because
Mm-hmm.
presently I am doing a voluntary job in one of the schools in Sierra Leone. And I have started implementing the idea of YA in the classroom. And now I can see children can able to read for themselves.
Yeah.
They can collaborate, share ideas, and try to build up things as a leader to themselves.
Beautiful. Abbas, you
Yes.
and I need to talk. We're going to talk, okay? I will be reaching out to you.
Yeah.
Let's get it in the classrooms. Mindset, guys, is so vital to young people. Mindset, because their minds are really just developing and starting to take on what their mindsets are, okay? Around everything. And they're so curious, but they're so open. So let's get mindset into the classrooms. That's what it's all about. I'm working with many, many teachers to get it into the classrooms. Mindset is so vital for young people. All right. Yeah. Oh, Michael from Uganda, you have your hand up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Michael.
Yes. Yeah. I want to thank you so much, our dear head coach, Carol, and the other listeners. I want to believe that YEA was a key opening the lock of Africans.
Mm-hmm.
We were locked, but this is now the key that is opening we Africans concerning the mindset.
Mm.
For us Africans, our mindset is set in the way basing on tradition, basing on tradition.
Go ahead.
Basing on traditions. You cannot achieve anything because your father never achieved, because your grandfather never achieved. And we have named you Wekesa because your grandmother was Wekesa or grandfather was Wekesa. And so we grow up with that mindset.
Yes.
That we cannot achieve. I want to say we are what we are because of our mindset.
Oof.
If we say we are able to do this, you will do it. If you say you are not able to do this, you will not be able to do that because you're the one who has said it. Sister Jackie was talking of how it works. YEA gives people opportunities to give testimonies. Testimonies inspire us so that you can also believe, even in me, where I am, I can also be somebody.
Yes.
YEA is now aiming at empowering the youth. The youth are lost. In Africa here, I'm telling you, where there is a lot of issues, the low education, you find the youth are lost. They have nothing to do. We have our mindset of going to university so that you can get a job, so that you can be employed. But YEA is saying that you can start from where you are and become what you want to become. It
Beautiful.
is an assurance in you. It is in your mind. Because this mind here
Yeah.
is a store for what we want to be or what we want to produce. So,
Beautiful.
Carol, in fact, you touched the lives of Africans, but I'm surprised you are touching the whole world. Even those ones whom I thought would not,
Thank
they are
you,
also in
Michael.
for it.
Thank you.
Thank you
And
very much.
Michael, thank you for being a teacher. He's one of the teachers, guys. He's been a teacher for years and years. He has our youth in his hands. And thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank
All right.
you.
So guys, I think we have to probably end this. I see the person that runs this platform back on. So I think we have to end, and I want to thank everyone for coming out and supporting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. It meant so much to me that you would come and listen to what we stand for the youth. So you have more of an understanding of what the YEA Youth Empowerment Program is all about. Okay. Thank you, Trent. Thank you for allowing me to be the guest speaker today. Thank you.
No, thank you, Carol, for being here. And I just wanted to throw one thing out there to
Yeah.
the audience before we sign off. I'm just now getting into it myself because I read about it a while back, and then it just kind of came up in relation to my son and his educational preferences, that there are at least 5 distinct types of brains. And most educational systems don't even acknowledge that. They refuse to acknowledge that somebody might actually have a brain different than the brain that their education system was designed for. And there's so many issues actually come down to this. And that instead of actually trying to figure out what people's brains are really like and how people would actually prefer to learn, we just take anybody who's different and we give them a label. And one of my biggest pet peeves is ADHD. It is not a disorder. It is a syndrome. And when I'm feeling particularly snarky, I say, that's just fast brain people. You slow brain people can't keep up. So you try to call it a disorder in order to make everybody with a fast brain feel bad about themselves. Well, F you. Sorry if I'm changing the tone of your talk.
Got it. No, totally understand. Yes.
Yeah, just one of my pet peeves, but yeah, I really just encourage everybody to investigate the 5 different brain types, not only for yourself, but for everybody you work with, and also envisioning a future where we actually have an education system that acknowledges this and they can actually go and work with the students in the way that they need to be worked with, so that we don't have to wait until they get free of the education system in order to actually live their best life. Because then we're all going to have a better society, because we're not going to be basically putting, who knows, a third, 2/3 of all of our students down with this disorder nonsense. So, Carol, love your work. Keep up the great vibes. Mindset, absolutely key. And yeah, there's lots more that we all need to explore.
Woo. I love it. Thank you, Trent. Thank you so much for having me on as the guest speaker inside of Championing Youth. I will always be somebody that will champion youth. They are our future leaders, and we need to pour into them as much as we can so that they can be the leaders we need to rise, to take people forward, not keep them suppressed. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It was absolutely a wonderful experience sharing this with you. Bye, everyone.
Before we go, please, bye. But before we go, guys, we have this every third Thursday of the month. Please make sure you join us. We'll have different other guests. And thank you so much, Carol, for your time. I really appreciate you did an awesome job. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone.
everyone.
Bye. Thanks,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone. Bye.
Bye. This is Ronald.
Trent,
Bye.
Trent, I will be reaching out to you. I will be reaching out to you, Trent.
Sounds good, Carol.
All right. Bye.
Yes, they should join us every Thursday. Welcome to the program.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be here every Thursday. So next week is entrepreneurs, and 2 weeks from now it's women's wellness. 3 weeks from now is wellness for coaches, and 4 weeks from now on the 20th we're back.
Beautiful. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Carlo, bye.
Bye bye bye.
Lakini bora hii kuliko ile ingine Kaluma, ile ingine na kujaga mbinani.